very much for deciding to come here tonight instead of staying home and watching a famous and successful comedian on Netflix. So I appreciate this. Right, we're out of the house. It's exciting. Participating in the human experience. Right now, the whole human experience is an amazing thing, especially right from the beginning. Right, there's no better time in our lives than childhood. Right, nothing is expected from you. Everyone does things for you. You don't have a job. It's pretty great. Right now, one of the best things about being a kid is that everything is free. Like when I was 7, my parents took me to Disney World, and you know how much I had to pay? $0. It's a pretty good deal. All right, I got to ride all the rides, eat whatever I wanted, and pay nothing. Now, my parents weren't so lucky, but that's not the point. You see, parents find joy in their children's joy. Now, everybody with kids always says the same thing. They say, having kids is the best thing to ever happen to me. But you have to admit, making them was pretty good too. Right? If making the baby wasn't so fun, the human race could have been extinct long ago. I know there are a lot of ways that we interact with children that I don't understand. Okay, it is important to teach our kids things like sharing and manners, but why are we so obsessed with teaching our kids what sound an animal makes? Right? There's an entire portion of kindergarten dedicated to this. Right? What does the cow say? What does the dog say? What does the cat say? We are having conversations with these animals. It doesn't matter what they say. Okay? Moo, bark, meow. Let's move on. All right, now the opposite side of the child is the parent. Okay, and to me, being a parent is an insane concept. Right? First-time parents have never raised a child before. Right? I'm the older of 2 boys. I turned 7. They never had a 7-year-old. Right? My brother, 3 years younger than me, by the time he was 7, he had an 8-year-old, a 9-year-old, a 10-year-old. They knew what was coming. Right? They could help him out a little bit more. Right? Maybe he'll have a more successful life, which is possible. Right? He's a senior in college, 4.0 GPA. I'm performing stand-up comedy. I think I know where this is heading. Right now, there's just not a lot of help for the first timers. Okay, a lot of people say having a dog before a child is good practice. That doesn't make any sense. Right? It's like in high school when the teacher gave you an egg to look after for a month. Right? If the egg survives more than 2 weeks, does that mean you're capable of having a dog? And if the dog survives, then you may have a kid? Right? If that's the trial process for having children, future generations are in trouble. Right? And most of the kids in my class ended up eating the egg for breakfast the next day. That can't be a good sign. Right? Comparing having a dog to a child is ridiculous. Right? If you throw table scraps on the floor for your dog, it's a treat. If you let your child eat off the floor, you're a bad parent. Right? When you take a puppy from its mother, it's considered adoption. When you take a baby, it's abduction. Right? And apparently it's socially acceptable to carry your kids around on a leash, but the parents that do that just take that having a dog and a kid is the same exact thing a little bit too far. Right? If they start to let their children poop on the ground and use a plastic bag to pick it up, somebody is going to need a phone call. Right? There are a lot of puzzling things that you're going to see in life. Right? You'll see a lot of good things. Unfortunately, some not so good things. That you'll find liars often in life. That even the things you think we should trust, like a hospital. Right? Hospitals are always bragging about how good their doctors are. Are they really going to tell you if they suck? Right? Even the cheapest brand of toilet paper you can find in the store has superior quality written on the packaging. But you know what? I would respect the hospital that tells me the truth. Right? Ranked 23rd best care in the area out of 24. I would go to that hospital. Right? First of all, I know I'll get a lot of attention because I'll be the only one there. And secondly, they were very open about their rank, so at least I know it could be worse. Right? And I'm not saying I'd go there for every issue. If blood starts coming out of my eyes, I'll go to one of the hospitals that lies. Right? And I'm sure there are a lot of negative things that will go along with this. Like the doctor may not know where everything is, but that's okay. Because I think it's important that we all support a local business. All right, that's all I have for tonight. Thank you very much for listening. Let's